Hello, everybody. I hope that you read my recent post and find out how Reginald Razzle Razzmatazz changed me into Cartoon Taz. Stay tuned for our next adventure. So happy that you stopped on by. This is a special reaction. As Cartoon Taz, it's my duty to do what I can to represent music appreciation for all the animated music videos. So this is an animated video by Imagine Dragons called Birds. Haven't seen it yet because I never pre-watched anything. So make sure that you support him. The group, I always have the links in the descriptions. I want to pretty much get on right into it and let's see what this is all about. Uh, Thanks for stopping by the channel and stay tuned as Cartoon Taz reacts.
Two hearts, one valve, pumping the blood. We were the flood, we were the body, and two lives, one life, sticking it out, letting you down, making it right. Seasons, they will change, life will make you grow, change will make you cry, cry, cry. Everything is temporary, everything will slide, love will never die, die, die. I know that birds fly in different directions. I hope to see you again. Sunsets, sunrises, living the dream, watching the leaves, changing the seasons. Some nights I think of you, reliving the past, wishing it lasts, wishing and dreaming. Seasons, they will change, life will make you grow, death can make you hard, hard, hard. Everything is temporary, everything will slide, love will never die, die, die. I know that birds fly in different directions. I hope to see you again. Birds fly in different directions. So fly high, so fly high. When the moon is looking down, shining light upon your ground, I'm flying up to let you see that the shadow cast is me. I know that birds fly in different directions. I hope to see you again. Birds fly in different directions. So fly high, so fly high. So fly high, so fly high. So fly high.
Wow, I think this is a great way to start um, this type of reaction because, for one, it made me reminisce, like seeing this cartoon version, like, fun fact. is that I love cartoons when I was a kid, and I still love them now. I don't watch them as much now, but some of my favorite ones, and I want you to tell me down in the comments, what are some of your favorite cartoons that you grew up with? For me, I grew up avidly watching Tom and Jerry and the Flintstones and what was the other one? I watched the Jetsons a lot, but that was one of my ones that I like. But my favorite ones was the Flintstones and Tom and Jerry. Oh, and Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes cartoon. So the Roadrunner and Wally Coyote, the Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes series or whatever. So those were my faves. So seeing that made me think and reminisce about that. So I really, really love that. So I'm so glad that I ran into Razzle. Razzle was the awesome wizard that transformed me into Cartoon Taz. So this is going to be hopefully a fun journey for all of us to reminisce and think about cartoons. And then in this case, for the musicians, I'm now wondering, because it just popped in my head, what was the cool thought process for a musician to say, oh, I want to make my music video a cartoon? Um, I would imagine there's different reasons. Maybe because one, it could be less inexpensive. Maybe two, because you don't have to actually hire people. That could be it. Or it could emphasize or show their childhood kid at heart type of attributes that many of us never lose. Like I never lose mine. Like although I'm grown and do grown things, I still love and appreciate the kid within me when I like to watch cartoons, when I like to go to an amusement park, let's say. um I have a bachelor's degree in creating video games, so some people consider that childlike, but no, video games can be for all ages. And some video games, to me personally, I feel you need to be an adult because it's so complex that maybe a child wouldn't understand. So there's different types of video games for everybody. But yeah, so to this, because I wanted to mention that first about animation, about cartoons in general. Um, this is just a beautiful illustration of connectivity, of freedom. Like whenever I think of birds and stuff like that, I always associate that with freedom to go anywhere you want to go. Um, and in this case, there was such a connection there. There was a lovely connection of love and connectivity and emotion. But then it showed a part in the video where they were now apart. Because here's the thing. Let's say we're talking about relationships. Not all relationships are bad breakups. There are people who have broken up because they can no longer be romantically involved, but they still remain friends, and that's always cool. So there's still that connection, which makes me think of like when the birds came back, because how sometimes birds fly away for like the winter, but they come back to that familiarity. Any type of love loss, like losing a loved one tragically, but you still reminisce the familiarity of the thoughts that you have about them and things like that. I think it showed at the end like a portrait. So keep in mind, I only seen this once and I don't pause it. So I'm going off memory and what I was really grasping when I was getting immersed into the song. So even if it's talking about someone who's passed away, you still have that connectivity of memories of thinking about the good times. And it's that flight. And if they did pass away, when you think of people going to heaven and flying away or having freedom, that also can relate to the birds end of it. So I thought it was really, really cool to conjoin them together. I want to know your thoughts. What do you feel about this? What do you feel about Imagine Dragons in this case making an animated version of this video? So yeah, if you want to, well, this is the part of the show I should say, see unscripted, where I'm going to give a thumbs up, pass if I like a song, thumbs down, ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up. Really, really liked it. First episode, first reaction, animated music reaction is Cartoon Taz. So yeah, tell me about it in the comments. You control the narrative. If this goes well, then I will have more. I always like to provide a variety for the channel because you deserve a little bit of this, a little bit of that. When you make your favorite meal at home, you don't just put the meat there or the vegetable there. You add some seasoning, you add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that's what I like to do on the channel. So let me know. So anyway, if you want to see, well, there is no other one yet, but if you want to see one of my other music reactions, unanimated, then I want you to check out right there. Take it easy and keep it breezy.